Caulfield and Naughty Bill. Cataract has pulled the whip on it now, hardened by 2 lengths to Levity, who's sticking on gamely. Then Sparkle coming through on the inside, but Cataract holds Levity at bay. 50 metres to go. Cataract is a length in front. Levity lifting the last bit, but Cataract a half length on Levity, and 2 lengths to Lizophony coming home nicely for third from Princess of Birds, and then Naughty Bill. They're followed by Sparkle, Ascot, As You Do, towards the end, My Bigston, and dropping out last, Count Chateau. Cataract the winner, and also Hamlet, who's resuming from that short break since he ran in the Derby. He's been gelded since he last raced. Montaigne Way, the impressive Ballarat winner, is coming up into the line now, and the light's been switched on. Here's Dacos coming in. Dacos is ready, and Hamlet will be the last to move up now. Hamlet goes in. All set, on their way. And oh no, Hamlet's thrown the rider immediately at the start. Came out, whipped round, and Hamlet threw the rider right at the beginning. And he's disappeared behind the barrier stalls there. Oh, and now something else has gone amiss. The Stuntman has lost the rider there. I'm not sure what happened. Stuntman has thrown the rider, and some more trouble because Thrilling has broken down. This is an amazing start to the race. Mandela shot to the lead at the 1,000. It's Mandela the leader, about 1.5 lengths in front. Reckabar settling second. 3 lengths away is Thrilling outside Canny Ever. 1.5 Dacos, Montaigne Way, and 5 lengths back behind those horses then is Don Moxie. So they head down the side, 700 to go. Mandela by 1 length to Reckabar, 1.5 lengths to the Sting, who's up third on the outside. Then Canny Ever in the all-white lying fourth, the fence, 1.5 behind them, Dacos. Then Montaigne Way and 2 lengths to Don Moxie tacking onto the field. Up to the bend, and Mandela and Reckabar with the Sting coming at them on the outside, are clear of just behind those horses. Montaigne Way coming to the outside. Dacos is getting off the leader's back. Canny Ever in the all-white held up for a run in the straight now, and the Sting moved up to have a crack at the leaders. Dacos is running on. Montaigne Way is unwinding his run on the outside. The Sting the leader from Mandela the inside, and Montaigne Way, it's the Sting the leader though. There's 100 to go. Montaigne Way lifting the last bit. Montaigne Way out wide, grabbed them and won. Montaigne Way just beat the Sting in a photo with Dacos third. In behind them Mandela, and they were followed then by Canny Ever with a break to Reckabar. Don Moxie was last to greet the judge in a race of unbelievable circumstance. Here's Stuntman. This must be it.
Right, thank you.
Stand by.
Chats down the side. Race 4, number 13,
is it? Dark Bonnie at 2:28. Race 4, late scratching, number 13, Dark Bonnie, taken out at 2:28. Substitute is number 4, Grace Under Fire. But Dance for Us is the one that's out behind the line. Just righto, well, I think it's still in the gates, Dark Bonnie. So stand by, it is still in the stalls. Dance for Us is coming into the lineup now. Well, we've been given this as a scratching, but it's in the stalls. Dark Bonnie. They're all in the gates. All of them, including the scratching. Open the barrier stall here behind Dark Bonnie, and it is being backed out of line, so I'm unaware of the reason for the withdrawal, and it is out of the gates now, Dark Bonnie, and the rest of them are standing in, and the starter about to head over to the platform and send them on their way. All set now. And off they go over at the 1400 metres, and a good dispatch too, with the Coronation Jubilee away well, but now going forward is Dance for Us, really a game booting up on the inside. Also showing some pace, Nakuma over on the outside, and Our Erin, who's running to the lead. Our Erin from really a game when they settle down now. In third placing, moving forward on the outside, is Golden Form round the outside, and Nakuma's on the improve as well, fighting against the rider. Settling about a length and a half behind those horses then is Dance for Us, and then 2 lengths to Grace Under Fire off the pace today. Rich and Playful over on the inside, followed by Coronation Jubilee. That's Liberty out 3 wide, 2 lengths to Sly Sandra, and Miss Lardy Dar brought up the rear. They're scorching along down the side of the course here, and the leader at the 600 metres, Our Erin, just in front. Golden Form is second, 2 lengths Nakuma. Really a game fourth on the inside, 2 lengths Dance for Us, Rich and Playful. Grace Under Fire is under pressure. That's Liberty starts a run round the outside. Coronation Jubilee well off the speed from Sly Sandra, and Miss Lardy Dar a clear last. Golden Form took the lead, and Nakuma's coming after it. Our Erin trying to fight back on the rail, and That's Liberty is coming down the outside. Then Rich and Playful, Grace Under Fire working home. Nakuma took the lead. That's Liberty is looming up. Rich and Playful getting a run through. It's That's Liberty on the outside. Rich and Playful and Nakuma, they're the 3. It's Nakuma fighting back in the middle, and Grace Under Fire. That's Liberty on the outside, but they hit it, and Nakuma in the middle's just won it from That's Liberty or Rich and Playful on the fence in a 3-way photo. Sly Sandra just behind them 4th, and then Grace Under Fire, followed by Really a Game, Golden Form, Our Erin. Behind those to finish in the race, Miss Lardy Dar and Dance for Us towards the end. Coronation Jubilee, who was never travelling well and dropped out to finish last. Stand by for placings here. Nakuma's fought back tremendously well on the centre of the judge court. One over near the outside, Santiro getting a bit on edge. And no, Mr. Obliging it was alongside him. Now just Jugatrice. Jugatrice to come up will complete the line-up. He's going to run the on-course favourite ahead of Mr. Obliging and Santiro. They're all drawn wide. Set. All clear off. Jugatrice and Santiro both began well. They jumped better than Mr. Obliging. Bewitch has begun fast in the early part, and now Miss Brodie showing pace. We're going through near the inside of those horses, Rancho Red and Golden Sarif. They've gone a little over 200 metres now. Jugatrice wide out is working to a slender lead here, heading to the 800 metre mark from Rancho Red. Golden Sarif on the rail. Bewitch settling 4th, and then Santiro. Mr. Obliging wide out is next, followed by Lloyd's Crown. Now Miss Brodie. Wonder Premier Spy, followed by Bellevue Gold. Prince Humble, Drink Card Princess dropped out last of all. About 10 or 12 lengths covered the field. Golden Sarif on the inside and Jugatrice. They lead Santiro 3rd around Rancho Red, and then Mr. Obliging out wider, working into it from Bewitch and Lloyd's Crown. Then Alma's Brodie, followed by Bellevue Gold when they corner into the straight now. Jugatrice in the middle has worked to the lead. Santiro the outside. Golden Sarif on the rail, and then Mr. Obliging under the whip, but Santiro at the 200 metre mark is about a length in front of Mr. Obliging. Jugatrice can't go on. It's Santiro, the leader from Mr. Obliging, trying to peg it back. Santiro in front of Mr. Obliging, and with the pull in the weight, Santiro by a half length Mr. Obliging. Drink Card Princess came from last to grab 3rd, 2 lengths away. Then Rancho Red followed in by Bewitch. Jugatrice couldn't finish on with the job. He did a bit of work early. Next, Prince Humble, Golden Sarah, followed in by Bellevue Gold, Lloyd's Crown, Premier Spy, and Alma's Brodie dropped out to run last. Santiro. Just about ready. Western Magic moved in on the outside. All in. Off, Diamond Duke began okay with Scenic Talk towards the inside. Away fast also as they settle into stride. There was Ride On going forward. Tom's Tyrrell's dropping in just behind them, going past the 1400 metres now. And sorting out the leader, Ride On goes to the lead over Scenic Talk, and Stonington moving up on the outside. They're followed about a length and a half behind those there by Pro Love. It's being trailed by Going Forward on the outside as Western Magic around the outside, and 2 lengths Diamond Duke. Tom's Tyrrell together, 2 lengths to Streak and a half to Inca Man. They're followed by Royal Cut, and 2 lengths to Nightmare Video going by the 1,000, and Right On by 2 lengths to Stonington. About a length away is Western Magic around Scenic Talk, and Nectar Pro Love 5th on the outside. 2 lengths then Tom's Tyrrell being followed a bit further back in the field then by Diamond Duke, and then Streak over on the inside. Inca Man is around it, a length and a half further back in the field. Nightmare Video and Royal Cut whipped them in. Right on led the field down the side at the 600 metre mark, a length to Stonington. Western Magic is given a slap with the whip down on the inside as Scenic Talk, and then Pro Love being followed by Tom's Tyrrell. Diamond Duke a long way back from Inca Man, and Nightmare Video starts a run round the outside. Streak is second last and hard ridden in Royal Cut. Stonington shot clear in the straight. Western Magic is coming after it, followed by Pro Love and Scenic Talk down to the inside. Wider out Tom's Tyrrell, Nightmare Video. Stonington the leader. Western Magic is coming after it with the whip in the left hand, is starting to wear down the leader. Then Pro Love, Scenic Talk, Nightmare Video and Streak. Stonington from Western Magic and Streak. He's flashing home on the outside. They're coming to the line. Western Magic, Streak out wide. He's got there. I reckon he's got there. Streak to beat Western Magic and Stonington. Just behind these was Scenic Talk, Nightmare Video, and then Pro Love, a gap to Tom's Tyrrell, Inca Man, followed further back in the field by Diamond Duke, and then Royal Cut right on towards the end. In fact, he was last. Streak is coming from Bell Pirate linked in over near the outside. Now Belong's going to be the last to move in. Most open affair of the day. All locked away at the 2,000 metres, set to go. Off they go. Nassau Sound and Tarantula both away well towards the inside. Ocean Bird jumped nicely, is settling back. Andre Stad began quickly. Thatching's Way is going forward in the early part, followed out wider by Bell Pirate. Belong had dropped out to be last. Tarantula led. As they settle fully now and head past the 1600, just the leader Tarantula from Nassau Sound. Mr. Performer half length away third. They're followed a length and a half back then by Thatching's Way in the centre. Musical Chimes going through on the inside. They're followed as they climb up the hill then by Bell Pirate 2 lengths away. Andre Stead up at about 5th placing. Ocean Bird middle of the field on the rail. Mick the Russian travelling out wide, climbing up the hill, getting onto heels of one there a little bit. Tsar Tiara next, and then Belong and Fleet Feet is last of all as they top the rise. 1100 to go, and Tarantula is the leader but hasn't crossed to the rail. Nassau Sound is on the fence, and Mr. Performer on the outside in 3rd placing, covering ground. 2 lengths to Andre Stead 4th. Musical Chimes is next, and then Thatching's Way. One further back in the field is Bell Pirate, followed by Mick the Russian, who's been wide most of the trip too. Ocean Bird over on the fence, and they're trailed then by Tsar Tiara. Second last is Belong, and Fleet Feet last of all. At the 800 metres, and Tarantula the leader. Nassau Sound with the rail, and Mr. Performer's been 3 deep the trip. A length behind them, Thatching's Wave, followed in the centre. Andre Stad and Musical Chimes on the rail. They're pretty tightly bunched. Next is Bell Pirate, followed by Mick the Russian around the outside. Ocean Bird on the fence, needing to get a run through the field from Tsar Tiara. Belong second last in a bunching field at the bend, and Fleet Feet only about 9 lengths cover them coming around the turn here, and still Tarantula in the centre. Led Nassau Sound kicking up on the rail, and Mr. Performer. Thatching's Way around the outside is running on when they corner. Then Mick the Russian and Belong down the outside. They're well on the straight. Musical Chimes is getting checked all over the place. Tarantula the leader. Here's Thatching's Way and Belong sweeping down the outside together. Belong out wide, raced up to the lead from Thatching's Way, and then Ocean Bird on the rail. Belong in front of Thatching's Way out wide though, and Belong won it from Thatching's Way by a neck. Ocean Bird the inside third. Bell Pirate a close up fourth. Then Tsar Tiara, Mick the Russian, Nassau Sound, Tarantula back behind those to finish in the race then. At the head of the others was Fleet Feet, Andre Stad. One of the last in it there was Musical Chimes, who got flattened halfway down the running, and Mr. Performer second last. Belong is charging zone over near the outside. Started coming around to the platform. Last one up was El Ticino. So they're all in and ready to go now. Set. Off, Blazing Aura, Rosny away well. Miss McCartney a little slow. Gladden out in a hurry with Arabian Glimmer towards the outside. El Ticino into stride fast as well when they sort themselves out, and Taurlina's getting back a fair way. At the 800 metres now, and Arabian Glimmer worked up on the outside of Rosny. Blazing Aura settles third, a length and a half away, and then Tamarg nicely placed fourth. Gladden over on the outside, and then came Taurlina, followed by El Ticino, winning his best around the outside from Tycoon Princess, Miss McCartney, and a good way back is God's Walkie when they came near to the home turn. She's back to the tail end with Peg Zone. Rosny led Arabian Glimmer. Blazing Aura third and fourth. Tamag out wider. Taulina just behind them held up. Miss McCartney gets a run on the fence. Gladden winning his best out wide. Into the straight now, and Rosny kicked through to lead, but Blazing Aura's coming after her immediately down to the 200. 2 lengths back, Taulina and Tamag, who are having a bump, and then Gladden. Blazing Aura the leader now. Shot to the front over Rosny and Tamag. It's Blazing Aura clear, more than 2 lengths in front, and Preble takes the last again. Blazing Aura beat Tamag, probably second from Gladden. Photo there, clear of Rosny, who weakened. Tycoon Prince has run on well. Then Taulina, El Tocino. Back behind them, Miss McCartney, followed in by Peg Zone. God's Walkie winning his best, and Arabian Glimmer dropped out to finish last. Blazing Aura, the winner, ridden by Brett Preble, landing some good bets in the last. Good first up mare, this record on dry ground.